$100,000 for cheating in the role, and he lost every driver and other rules, and his position was indefinitely suspended and fined $100,000. Only Custer had a hammer put to him. He intends to be on the spot for both of them until his teammates say, let's go, thank you, next round of playoffs. Just tires, green flag back in the round goes the 48. And the caution is out. That will now determine who wins this race. NASCAR's explanation, they had not reached the start-finish line. They hadn't got to the start-finish line before they threw the caution. That was not 1-2 at the green-white check. The green light is on. Look at the flag, man. The green, and then right to the yellow before they got to the start-finish line. This, by far, one of the worst finishes in a NASCAR race in history. So after the 2015 IndyCar race for Austin Government Ashford's, NASCAR changed the rules. You were allowed one attempt at overtime, and they had one attempt. But they said since the leaders didn't get to the start-finish line, it was not an attempt. Flag wait. It was so controversial that they even gave Kyle Larson and Jim Johnson their spots back in the second attempt at overtime. And you thought that was crazy enough? That wasn't even the worst part of the race. The worst part of the race happened on the next restart. Kevin Harvick was blowing an engine, needed to out save positions, and he intentionally wrecked Trevor Maine, causing the last big one of the afternoon. Joe Logano and Dale Jr. have already taken the restart and was able to make this an official attempt. But what was even more controversial is when the caution was thrown. Who was leading, Dale Jr. or Joe Logano? NASCAR gave to Joe Logano, and the fan base was extremely upset. Hey man, a flat right front there. That is definitely low on the right front. I thought he was going to get to pit road, spins it out. Likely we'll see a caution. Here's another prime example of what not to do. Jim Burton had a tire going down that was flat, and he tried to pit. He ended up missing pit road and just spun the car out before he got a caution, ultimately helped him in the situation. In my opinion, I would consider this race manipulation in a very strange way. When 18 laps ago, Christopher Bell was running down here at Capirola and was probably going to catch him, but NASCAR said it was 2 yards and he cut the laps 18 to 10. Capirola was able to still hold off Bell, who was half a second behind him, and at the conclusion of the race, he was able to pick up the win and advance to the playoffs. But in my opinion, this is still race manipulation. They manipulated the outcome of the race by shortening it without giving drivers the heads up. They just said, well, 10 laps to go right now. I understand the circumstances, but it was still unfortunate. That was a diverting, savvy drive. And look at that right at the end. Christopher Bell drives his way in as well. Right at the very end. Look at Adam Stevens. I think the 20 past the 23 coming in the line for the 1 point that he needed. This is it. Watch this. The 23 and the 20. He went for it. Almost lost control. Hits the wall. Drives up the wall. Sort of rust-chested it is. There's going to be a lot of conversation in the NASCAR tower about the entire finish of this race. And all the cars racing for points, but what a drive by Blaney. This was by far the most controversial race in the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series season, and possibly one of the most controversial races ever. Towards the end of the race, Christopher Bell needed to take one more spot in Brilliant Fire. That's it, one more spot. And in front of him was Bubba Wallace slowing down with an alleged cut tires. When Christopher Bell noticed this, he drove it extremely hard in turn 3 and would hit the wall. Then would hit the wall and ride the wall just like Ross Chastain, which is illegal now in NASCAR. Bell was in the 8th position of Wallace and punched his team in the championship race. Well, he thought NASCAR would dig deep. The rule was illegal and knocked Christopher Bell out of the floor. But that wasn't the only controversial moment of the night. Just like we said, he passed Bubba Wallace, and Bubba Wallace was told on the radio Christopher Bell's position and then he said, I have a tire going down. That seems fishy. And if that doesn't seem fishy enough, even the Chevys were trying to hold up to not pass William Byron to help him make the final four. Ultimately, NASCAR would hand down a penalty to Christopher Bell and say it was an illegal move. Byron would get the championship for, so would be out.
Want to let that
Good to go in the line here. Good to go in the line. 5 back 11, then into the 24. 24 and 20 are separated by a point. Sorry, 3 to go in the line. 3. I think I got a tire going down. Yeah, we're getting hurt. And all my guys. Hold it up, top, cover the way. So, information spotter on the loss off plates. He has a tire going down that explains the speed down the backstretch. NASCAR's going to throw through these same radios that we have. Then we saw the pass by Christopher Bell. The slide jump on the 23 got him into the wall. Then there will be question mark on the second half of that corner where he was absolutely against the wall and how NASCAR sees if that's within or out of it. Here's the radio from the 3 of Vanilla. Deal the deal. Trying to find a Vanilla. On they go. Edward, the monitor keep on the deal. Yeah, it should. It's right now you have communication at the 3 and the 1 car. So now let's go listen to the 1 car. Right, the 4 with the 20 core here. So there's the 20 core is 1 and the other 1 point to the other. So they're even. Right, with the 3. Side, but it's going to be on fly. No, oh, Briscoe's in the grass. Now it's a battle for the lead with Hamlin and Allmendinger. Briscoe coming onto the grass. Up there now, though. He leads them into 7. Briscoe right on his tail. Let's see how that's going to go. He is not racing for the win. Oh, he's going to spin Diddy. Diddy is spun out. The 14 car spun Diddy Hamlin out in a turn. This entire finish was a huge mess, and it all starts because of Robbie Gordon. So let's break it down. Marcus Ambrose would direct Robbie Gordon under caution at the caution of a team balance. Robbie Gordon would lose multiple positions on the racetrack because he could not maintain his speed. He was sent to about 7th place, where he picked up after he was spun out. He did not listen to NASCAR and tried to start in 2nd place. He would then go disqualified because he did not listen to NASCAR. Flat. Even after this, he still proceeded to stay on the racetrack to take out race leader Marcus Ambrose, and eventually crossed the finish line first, even though he was disqualified. The win would go to Kevin Harvick, even after Robbie was getting burnouts on the track and his post-race interview. NASCAR still definitely was off the hammer on him, suspending him, docking 2 points, and fighting him a wild light. The dog run over the involved, and up front, Robbie Gordon, by Ambrose, who goes back on him. Flags waiting. This thing quite. We didn't see the pass, but it looks like NASCAR is apparently communicating to Robbie. Officials you saw it Danny there. See if you got to drop back in line. I'm sure the response coming back from the race car is don't like that rule. There it is. Couldn't see that coming, could you? Now Kevin Harvick is just going out anyway. Using 6 lanes into this race, Robbie Gordon picked out the first and final racetrack, but the lead belongs to Kevin Harvick. So he had some very rough racing there. He brought it with him. Well, you want to know my opinion? I won the race. So I completed all the laps. And if you see this happen before, guys get spun when they slow down. That's exactly what happened with Marcus. They spun when they slowed down. And they jumped him and back to 17. It's not the way it is. It's happened many times. It's set precedents before. And we'll appeal it. We won this race. You chose not to go do the black flag and stay out on the racetrack. I went NASCAR to finish him after I was spun, like it's happened many times before. Okay? Thank you, Robbie. Yes. So, thoughts Robbie Gordon there on the outcome of the race. This is racing English at its finest. First, you cut the course, then they get penalized. So then you get mad and blame it on the driver that pushed you off the course. Thought. Chase Briscoe thought Denny Hamlin pushed him off the course, so he was given the black flag. He wanted revenge. He would drive into one of the corners and spin Denny Hamlin out, costing Denny Hamlin a shot at the win, and Chase Briscoe basically made the situation way worse. 2013, the scandal that was heard around the world was the original incident when Clint Boyer intentionally spun out to get a caution. This would effectively set the running order after pit stops and help his teammate Martin Truex Jr. make the playoffs. Truex was on the cut line and Ryan was dominating the race and was going to win. That would have knocked Truex out if he was able to do so. This caution changed the race and it changed the worst case scenario. NASCAR handed down a rule to Clint Boyer, Martin Truex Jr., and Michael Wilson Racing that would end up shutting them down just a couple years later because the penalty was so big. That same race, Joe Logano actually also was racing manipulating his team. They were wanting the 38 car to get them a spot in the advance of the playoffs. And it worked. I mean, they heard it on the radio that they owed them big. So the 38 gave up the spot to Joe Logano. Logano ended up making postseason because of it. So there was more race manipulation, but there wasn't any penalties handed down for either one of these drivers.
Today we're going to have less than 22 to go. It's about a half a straightaway back. The only position we can lose. There's 8 to go. It's about a half a straightaway back. It's about the spotter. It's the whole committee. Putting back off of you in your lane. Inside 22. Struggle, Matt, here.
Bubba Wallace actually admitted he spun out on purpose for a caution to benefit himself. Driving down the game for 1 and 2 attacks, Bubba Wallace swerved left and right to spin his car on purpose for a caution. He admitted in his post-race interview that he spun out on purpose, just as Joey and Brett.
Wallace with some problems, Rick. Wallace now trying to look like you're trying to get on the apron, but it looks as though he's going to spin it out. That'll bring the caution out. Bubba Wallace couldn't spin out and then did spin out. The 11th caution has come out today.
This right here, 43 has an issue. I think the left rear tires blank, best I can tell. Trying to spin it out.
Alert Brett Jones. So are you worried about anything? Or
Like what? Until I do anything, no. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm racing for myself. Not for Marshall. Not for Chevrolet. That moment. For myself. For myself.
Chase Elliott went battling for the win with Kyle Larson. His teammate was involved and ended up breaking a toe late. This would effectively end Chase Elliott's shot at a win with 20 laps to go. But the worst case wasn't done. Elliott would intentionally spin to bring out a caution so he could make a pit stop and repair his damage. NASCAR never handed out a penalty, but this was some obvious race manipulation.
Hi, everybody. We're live from wonderful. The applause is pouring for this.
When you're in a race car, if you truly don't know who's there, you're going to start going toward the wall to get your heart in the corner. You already got the side wrap off the inside car. You got his momentum. You have that guy's momentum somehow. You're going to break off from after you get that momentum and then to the corner. So,
There you go. There he goes. Spinning around.
there, Casey Beard is out. What's anywhere?
I believe he's going to stay on the left back. He
And the leader is instructed when you see the caution, slow down to pace lap speed.
He broke the caution that he needed, and it worked out just perfect. And Jeff Gordon will get the part. He'll be back on the late lap here about 60 to 70 laps.
Yeah.
See him go fall off in the turn 1 and 2. Thing just comes around with it. Luckily, he don't hit anything. No one hits him. In fact, almost a big mess back there with Casey Beard for 41. It's Stan Barrett.
Yeah, he was falling back. I think he was looking for the end of the line so he could get to pit road. And unfortunately, we're not that many cars, good cars were there. So we should have been proud.
This one was also admitted pretty recently. Dale Jr. said on his podcast, Dale Jr. spins out on purpose to be able to keep the lucky dog position and win his lap back. This happened at Bristol 2004 and eventually got a phone call from NASCAR president Mike.
So, top 10 finish for you, 49 for you. We're looking at some debris possibility coming out of your car, Omar, having anything like that going on?
Not that I'm aware of. We had a good run tonight. We broke a 10th late race and had a shot at probably better finish than 10th. So I'm pretty happy with the run we had tonight.
And we're looking for it. Okay, Rob, we're showing it now here just so you can look at it. Can you guys run it back one more time? Because you didn't have it right in here. There you go.
go. I'm messing up his hauler here. Robbie, there's your car. Let's see. Back it up one more time, guys. We're just getting Robbie in a good look at this. Keep going. Keep going back. Back. We just want you to take a look. So we're trying to figure out. It may have been something you ran over as well.
It might have been something I ran over because I definitely didn't throw anything out the window, so I don't know.
And we appreciate it. Top 10 run for you tonight, though.
Yeah. Let's roll it out and check it out. It looked like he came out from the back of the car, actually.
Big battle on the turn 4 here. The Wallace. And he comes back across the track. Tags the 5. The 25. Hard in the outside wall. And they go down the front straightaway, and this looks like to me Bubba hangs a left to retaliate. And I got a problem with that. You're going as fast as they're going, and you hang a guy in the right rear quarter, man. That is exceptionally dangerous. That's racing right there, Roger's fault. Shepard was in the booth, and he was furious, as a lot of NASCAR fans were, especially in the height of NASCAR. June 7 race car being extremely dangerous and getting drivers concussions. Bubba Wallace, in probably his darkest time in his racing career, left the temporary professor and wrecked Kyle Larson intentionally at Las Vegas, putting him in the ball in a very vulnerable position. Thankfully, Wallace and Larson were okay after this accident, but it was just something unacceptable that cannot be done anymore in NASCAR racing, especially at mile and a half. It's dangerous, and this could lead to more driver injuries in the future if this continues. So NASCAR is Bubba Wallace for one race, and he had learned his lesson in his every race. You know, right where the north flag road down? Yeah, kind of where the jack, between the orange jack screw and the black lining in the boat, or the right side jack screw over. Yeah, right, but yeah, it cleaned up for me, and they put it down. I don't know. Anyway, alright. 2018 season saw two penalties from Kevin Harvick that were somewhat unpredictable. First, he came in Las Vegas. Apparently on Reddit, somebody found and posted a picture about the rear window of Kevin Harvick's car. The rear window was warped in, creating an extra aerodynamic that damaged Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick did not do it in Las Vegas race, and on Tuesday of that following week, NASCAR put the hammer down to 14, stripping them of the race rig and the points they collected. Months later, Kevin Harvick went on to win the 2018 Texas playoff race. He ended up also failing post-race suspension with an illegal spoiler modification. Apparently, his team brought an illegal spoiler and put on the car that was almost identical to what NASCAR teams are banned. Kevin Harvick's playoff win was stripped also, and his advancement to the final round was also stripped away from him. What does it mean to win here? Not only once, but to win here 5 times. Well, I don't mean shit right now, Denny's in a one here 10 times, so I got to do a little more winning, but we're going to get there. And he was a master. I'm just following his chase.
He's following it very well, Will. And certainly our apologies for his enthusiastic
if not, I'll be doing this in your home. That's not a joke. And second of all, I've got backups for the world. You guys think I'm crazy?
Woo! How's it going, everybody? It's me, Eric. Today we're looking at somebody by the name of Fishing Eric. I've been friends with Juicy for a couple of years, all right? I've been to Florida. I understand. There's a lot of things in Florida that go on at night. And apparently, this guy just goes, hey, what if I just made it my mission to ignore all the warning signs? From what I learned from Juicy, this guy's catchphrase is yoink. And I guess he just has no fear. He just picks stuff up. Maybe he expected it to, like, maybe pick up like a frog or like maybe a little spider or something. So let's give it a gander. Getting back to my routine after summer feels chaotic. Between my content, the boys' content, streaming, like it's just packed in. And the one thing that I don't want to stress out about, cooking. That's why I've been using Cook Unity, and honestly, it is a game changer. Cook Unity is a chef-powered marketplace where award-winning chefs from all across the country deliver their signature meals right to your home. You're talking fresh, never frozen, restaurant-quality dishes that are ready in just minutes. No grocery shopping, no meal prep, and no dishes to clean up. Just delicious food. My favorite so far has to be the fettuccine alfredo with rosemary chicken breast. The flavors taste like something I ordered at a restaurant when I'm eating at my own kitchen table in their home. There are over 300 different weekly meals to choose from. Whether you're keto, vegan, high protein, or just want something, Cook Unity has it. And the portions, they are perfect for keeping you fueled without wasting food. So if you want to simplify your life and better at the same time, go to the link in my description and try Cook Unity today. Right now they're offering 50% off your first order of your very own chef. Again, click the link down below to get 50% off your first order and experience restaurant quality dining. Thank you so much to Cook Unity for sponsoring today's video. And trust me, once you try it, you won't go back to stressing about dinner. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm in the Florida Everglades and I got a handful of invasive Burmese python. If you ever find yourself dangling your feet over a canal at night in the Florida Everglades, you might not want to do that because there are. What do you mean? Luckily, this American crocodile is really friendly. Burmese python. Hey, Mr. Swamp Puppy, have you seen the 20-foot Burmese python? Whoa, I didn't mean to scare you. Check out this big brown water snake. He loves my strokes. Oh, what do we got here? Yoink. Right here, we got a non-native human nighthawk. Look at that big old mouth. Look at this slippery dude. A very slippery yoink. This is a great siren. This swamp puppy's staring at my feet. I don't think he realizes it's me yet. Hey guys, what's up? Have you seen the 20-foot Burmese python? This is an invasive pike killing, and I'm gonna eat him. Look at this beautiful native. A very. What the hell is going on? A non-venomous scarlet king snake. They mimic the highly venomous. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's like red and yellow killed a fellow. Yellow, black, you're alright, Jack. I think that's what it's saying. Okay, alright. Ain't that? Bro's just going through the backyard of Florida, which is already saying something. Florida in itself, to me, is like crazy, man. Bro's going deep into the swamp. It's just like, oh, cool. Something that can kill me. Mine. Yeah. Okay. This guy's completely harmless. Oh, classic word snake. You love seeing these native snakes out here. Brother, that's a lot of bite marks. That's a lot of bite marks there, bro. Are you good? Listen, as long as he's like not picking up anything like super poisonous, I think he's okay. Like so far, yeah, he's picking up snakes and stuff like that. You eat it, but he's not picking up anything like snake will kill him. Yeah, so that's good. Hey guys, I'm a Cherokee, so I'm not gonna get these ones right off the bat. Reading on venomous snakes is extremely neat. Never mind. Brother's got no chill. I was like, hey, as long as you don't do this with everything, poisonous animals that can kill you in one bite, you'd be okay. Everything's fine. And his mentality was, yeah, this Western Diamondback rattlesnake was a super, but that doesn't mean it's not sketchy. I don't recommend holding venomous snakes like this. It's just something I love to do. It just looks like the top of a pot, crazy venomous snake that just has its mouth open. Man's holding it like it's like he's gonna put it on top of a hot plate. Man's holding it like it's a souffle. How are you paying attention? I bet you watch snakes on a plane, and after you saw it, you were like, man, if I were there, you would have saved the plane. I spent my whole life doing it on camera anyways. A saltwater crocodile. This is the biggest species of crocodile in the world, getting over 20 feet long. This beautiful baby's only 10 foot, and I want a bigger one. Right here, I got because 10 feet isn't big enough. I get it. I mean, listen, when outdoor Florida is essentially your living room, like it is, 10 feet a baby. That's what you said. Got a Texas
rattlesnake. This guy's highly venomous. A little bite and I'd be in trouble, but not nearly as venomous as this coastal taipan, one of the most venomous snakes in the world. But not only that, they're agile, intelligent, and very good at catching you off guard. One little kiss in this remote location, and I'm a goner. That's one kiss in a remote location. I'm shocked, right? For having 8.3 billion followers, right? Over 400 posts. I would imagine, even though he's going like, I would hope he has at least one other person with him, or he's carrying around a shit ton of him. Hey guys, I'm from Florida Everglades, and I'm saying hi to this swamp puppy. Hi, swamp puppy. Whoa, why are you striking at me? I'm just saying hi. Caught him out on Hermes python is sniffing my feet. So cute. Oh, this one's taking off. Yoink. We're coming toward his young rat snake. He is not happy. Oh, he gave me a little kiss. Look at him. He is not happy. Put me down. Release me. I love how, like, in real life, this is like one of my bigger fears. It's just being bit by a poison snake. And I think that's really what stems and what fuels my fear of snakes is, number one, like when I was super young for a birthday, Bobby, I think it was like 6, and brought me to a zoo, and they brought out a huge yellow banana python, and the trainer's like, oh, it's fine, you can touch it right here. I touched its tail, like at the very end of it, and it's a really large side, right? Back to the end of the snake, and the snake's head goes like this, like it's away from me.
A hard-earned victory for
Realistic. There's a realistic trophy. Holy shit.
It starts going towards me, and the trainer goes, talking to my parents, yeah, everything's fine. It's just, whoa, hey there. This is outdoors, by the way. I am now climbing the only tree that is near me to escape. Ever since then, I just couldn't deal with snakes. But now that I'm older, the main reason for me, I think, is that I just don't know which ones are poisonous. And because of that, I just have like an innate fear. When I see it, my brain immediately goes, no. It's like awful. Listen, I did my thing. I put snakes on me for a boys video. Dude, just say hi to her. Hi, Marlo. Are you gonna give her a kiss? Hi, Marlo. I'm a little stressed, I am. Oh, shut the fuck up. And when they tried to do it again, I was like, no. Listen, I won one challenge. I don't need to do it again. You could absolutely love him anyways. Ooh, check out this tail. Here's the head. This is a 12-foot-long American. The amount of bugs, brother. Listen, I'm all for, like, if this is your life, you want to go ahead and get in. But you know what? Be Steve Irwin to the point where, you know, hopefully you're very, very old and you can't do it anymore. But just damn bug spray. Like, I can't imagine this is fun. Crocodile, and he is checking me out. I pulled this little Armadillos are cute. Armadillos are adorable, and you can't tell me otherwise. Look at that little finger. Armadillo out of the road. Isn't he cute? Look at that little wiener. Yeah,
Alright.
wasn't a gross king snake. Absolutely love seeing these native snakes out here. Wait.
Gotta win. Gotta reach the podium in 100 races. Win at Anaheim 1. Win at Anaheim 2. Win at Tampa. Win at Detroit. Win in Denver. Win at the deserted desert quarry. Race in the win a race in the extraterrestrial valley. Win at Mount Rushmore. Enter the 450 class. Reach legend status. Build a super negative relationship with another rider. Win the championship title in 450. Reach rider level 50.
Like they try and bite you and go, oh, it's this guy. They just stop. I think you're the Chuck Norris of hunting Floridian animals. I think that's it. I think they all just accept you as king. Like, you are the apex. This is crazy. Hey guys, I'm in the Florida Everglades, and I just saved this highly venomous Eastern diamondback rattlesnake from getting hit by a car. This danger doodle was absolutely gorgeous. She didn't even strike at me, and believe it or not, that's actually pretty normal. All right, now time to find it. Yay! That 20-footer. This swamp up easily. Okay, he keeps saying 20-footer. He keeps saying 20-footer. So he's looking for what, a 20-foot Burmese python? Is that his overall goal? Is to find a 20-foot snake? That's the goal. So everything below that is just what, like side quests? These are just like warm-ups for him until he finds
of the
something
Monster
next.
Energy EMA Supercross Championship. It's still Casey Wygant here, and joining me is Ricky.
A very gentle young. They usually give you kisses, but this one's so nice. That's actually great. You know what? 10 out of 10 snake. 10 out of 10 snake. Pretty snake. I like that. Probably the most gorgeous one I've ever seen. Ooh, what do we got here? It's just a baby. Yoink. These guys are so gnarly. You caught him. You just grabbed him out of the water like it was a fish in your tank. Check him out. He's like a little dinosaur. I know there's jaguars around here, but they're not brave enough to show themselves. Check out this giant bird-eating tarantula. Ooh,
Okay.
Eddie and Joshua.
We're not on the real thing.
I mean the spider, not Garrett. Garrett. Oh my God, you're pretty big. You're pretty big. That's what she said. You don't scare them. They're actually pretty nice. Ooh, a spooky jungle frog. I'm sorry. This is just me from personal experience. Ever since I built my pond in my backyard, I've had stupid toads and frogs come in. Like, I've had them lay eggs in my pond, and I've had to swoop them out and eat them over the fence. And then clean my whole entire pond. Numerous times, they've dug underneath the mulch in front of my house, like down to the foundation, and I've had to try and drown with a water hose, and they jump out. Like the most I've seen jump out of one hole in the house were 11 frogs. Luckily, I think I fixed the problem. I sealed it all in with sand, and then I covered the entire thing with more mulch, and I did mulch glue. And so he's letting everyone know that he's been going. Yeah, this highly venomous bushmaster. This is the biggest blue viper in the world. This is just a little baby. Don't give up until I find a 10-footer. Oh, so you have a bingo book. You have a bingo book of just different snakes that you want. So you want a 10-foot super venomous snake and a 20-foot python. All right. You're going to treat me big. My goodness, this is the biggest leaf that I have ever seen. These leaf cutter ants didn't feel like biting you. I'm kind of surprised. They look like the needle thing. Ooh, what do we got here? Going. This is a banding delica snake. It's not venomous. Oh, you gotta be careful out here. There's a lot of bullet. That's a bullet ant. Check out this dude. Oh, he's carrying a baby. It has a bobby. Crow chases jaguars. This guy's awesome. Like, listen, Steve Irwin's son, he's just like Steve, right? 100%. I think if this guy and Steve Irwin's son went ahead and teamed up, like if they joined forces in the Floridian Everglades, any invasive species,
That wraps up this qualifying session.
Like,
Let's take a look at the results now.
Holy shit.
I'm in a top secret location looking for Megalodon shark teeth, and I just found a smoker. Check this sucker out. This was an absolutely massive prehistoric shark, close to 40 feet long. But this ain't your average Megalodon tooth. This is a pathological Megalodon tooth. See those bumps and grooves on the serrations? This is a mutation that happens during the growing process of the tooth, truly making it one of a kind. Ooh, what do we got here?
The riders are lining up.
Check out this bone valley cemetery. Where are you? This guy's absolutely with these highly sought after colors. Yeah, I don't like family. That's just like, I don't know. Honestly, this is the safest video was posted. That reminds me, actually, this is the newest D&D character that I got inspiration from. I saw on TikTok. That's a really good kid. My next character I'm going to be thinking is a monk, but the race is going to be a shark warden, I think is how you pronounce it. But just imagine that, like, you're a shark warrior, like a shark type person, right? You're dead in a fight, you're a monk, so you fight with your fists. A random little bandit just walks up on you, just like, give me all your shit. You being a shark. I rip my teeth out and then use them as knuckle dusters. I get knuckle duster weapons, feet, wind, beam takes a screw back. Oh my God. Oh man. I mean, it's perfect. Good, dude. This is pretty good. I like the idea. This giant green anaconda is an absolute powerhouse. Wait. You just grabbed an anaconda. Isn't that the goal? No, you want to play some pipe. Bobby's the anaconda. This guy is a 20-foot. This is honestly where this is what it's doing. I could probably handle a 30-footer. What? Wait, so there was there two? Was there two? Honestly, to be fair, I would do the same shit. Imagine you were an anaconda, both winged snakes, right? And you're just chilling with your other anaconda buddy, and some random humans, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever, dude. And all you hear to break the silence is yoink. And you're like, what the frick is he talking about? All of a sudden, your best friend Jeffrey the Anaconda is being held against his will out of the water, and all you can do is sit below and watch in horror. He just starts talking to himself in floating box, going,
This is what this is.
it's like, dude, just walking underneath the water. Damn, Gary, your balls are huge, bro. That's what you say. I see electric eel. He ended up shocking me several times. This doesn't even do it. It's so adorable. You might rent it a shred, but you definitely need the feathers. I also use this baby capybara. Funny looking. I'm not worried about the beetles or anything. There's also I gotta get they were raised. If one day Garrett ever decided to become a baby, he could just raise a name, and we just couldn't stop. Okay, sorry. I meant to take a break for like maybe 30 minutes. You guys don't know this because I just paused the recording, but I've been gone for 3 hours. I had to get some last minute stuff done. I had to get an appointment that I forgot about. My motorcycle, had to get the oil changed, and a bunch of stuff. Anyway, hey guys, does it really think those and everything is it's a Burmese python. It's an species right now, and I'm removing all the shade. I'm really up to that big problem. Just pull this beautiful Eastern diamondback route stick out of the road. It's really important to see the animals they're struggling out here. Okay. See you later, gorgeous. Check out this beautiful balding chilling down on the big Columbia. He doesn't mind me watching, but I'm sure that noisy construction site behind him bothers him. Check out what's under this lily pad. It's a baby American crocodile. Oh, it's a rare sight to see these little guys in the Everglades. Just chilling here waiting for a little fish to swim by. Not to mention, in every video I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes, but I'm not a big fan of bug spray. Oh shit. It's a Burmese python. There's no telling how many animals will save by removing the claw. These bars warp me to glow under a black light. Isn't that cool? Kinda cool. He doesn't sting my swamp stompers. Look at this adorable little bugger. Doesn't look like those. I'm common to see great boxes. Big and small, you gotta help these swamp puppies grow. Most drivers like to give you oblivious to native wildlife, letting you do water. Any day now, we're gonna find that 20-footer and drop some Fox is cute. No foxes in the world. So this is July. I'm looking at this, right? Like July 11th. Is he from? Hey guys, I'm whatever. Let's talk about some things. Those are not snakes for them. You need your swamp stoppers or you cannot continue what you do. Reel them back. Never. Videos I've been doing this month. I've lately course started social media. One of my main goals on the videos is to show you guys that these animals aren't done down in the wildlife conservation. Okay, very experienced, but I'm not perfect. I may have to disagree with my style. If you guys can at least learn the species of the snake, know if it's invasive or native, or know if it's venomous or not, that's all that matters to me. I hope that my videos inspire you to get out and see nature for yourself. What I don't want to see is a bunch of horny content creators that are looking for a quick way to blow up on social media. This sets an example for the general public and other conservation. They may be brave enough, but they lack the hidden skills and the fundamental understanding of wildlife behavior. If you want to post videos, goddamn, stuff that's perfectly fine, but just do it for the right reasons. You guys are wondering why I'm not. How very close are you to that? There's a mini 2025 Python challenge because it's a big tourist trap. Having 100 more vehicles on the road than being removed by Python does not help. If If anything, it just makes it harder for the professionals to fight snakes. I have no problem with people learning how to remove these Burmese pythons. You should really go for the professional if you don't have the experience. It's really important that we don't run over these native snakes when we're out there. Pay attention. I don't want to see people with the mentality like, hey, let's get out there and kill some snakes. Yeah. I love Florida and its biodiversity. Euthanizing a Burmese python should be a sad but necessary action. There shouldn't be any tourists out there that have a fear of snakes and don't know what they're doing out there. I shouldn't see a dead cottonmouth that was either run over by a python or put down on purpose just because they're venomous. That's counterproductive when we're out here trying to protect the wildlife by removing these invasive Burmese pythons. Let's not forget the #1 conservation issue in Florida, and that's land development. The python problem does not compare to land.
That's him. This little outlet is him. If he sees you doing some stupid shit to animals in the woods, he's gonna pop out like Slenderman behind a tree.
Me and my family have been in Florida for several generations. It's really sad to see all this land development in a lot of natural areas. Just to make room for people that got money, but they don't appreciate Florida's biodiversity. The first thing these people do is move in and try to get all these alligators removed out of their local ponds. Just a little bit of common sense and education will keep you from having a negative encounter with an alligator.
Right on, man. Right on. I love that. I love the message you sent out. That's awesome.
Around for like a 60-foot green anaconda, but he wasn't as strong as this one. Yoink. This is a 15-foot reticulated python.
15 feet. You're almost at 20. We're getting closer. Like, I understand the danger levels, but like the fact that no matter what it is, he just goes, yoink. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm near a snake, like just my presence being here, they automatically like whatever they're doing, even if they're completely slowed away, they'll stop and look back at me, and they'll be like, and just stare at me.
Especially they're faster coiling, more agile. Check out all these python.
Damn.
We even got some albinos in Puerto Rico. They were introduced many years ago. They are not native. This little guy caught me off guard. I tried to be a little too gentle, and he swung around and got me. This actually hurt. Right here, I'm pulling a giant green anaconda out of the mud. Trying to find that really wanted to do it with one hand, but they're far too powerful to just grab.
Yeah, a little bit.
He ended up wrapping me up. It's awesome. After cleaning him up and getting him stretched out, he is absolutely massive. This emerald rainbow is one of my favorites because of how beautiful it is. Wow. Check out this super rare anaphoristic mudslide. Anaphoristic means lagging his reddish orange pigment. This is a regular mudslide. Check out this beautiful 13-foot Burmese python. Goddamn. These large females can have 30 hatchlings, even up to 100 is really big.
Oh shit.
These guys, they breed so fast. Another one of my Florida favorites is this eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Okay. The biggest rattlesnake in North America, and they're known for habitat loss in Florida. Yo, absolutely love these guys. This rainbow ball was caught in South Florida. They're not native. It's super rare.
Pretty.
Now we're in Australia. This is a coastal diamond, one of the most venomous snakes in the world, and one of the most dangerous.
I'm about to say, I know that snake.
Out here, Connor. Check out this beautiful 12-foot scrub pipe. I think you realize it's a young man. Very gentle. Very gentle. Trying my best not to startle him. He is absolutely gorgeous. Super long snake. I still need to catch a bigger one. Right here we have a special pinion. This is a white-lipped tree frog. So cute. In the remote rainforest of Peru, I've got this gorgeous rainbow.
Wow.
This one is by far the most gorgeous.
He's just chilling on his arm, like, yeah, all right, listen. Garrett, I know it's you. Just pick me up gently. I'll hang out here for a bit. Get your kicks. You know what we do. All right, I know it's from. I feel like at this point, the dude knows pass the talk. Pass the mouse. Snake talk. He talks to snakes. He goes, and I know. Listen.
Another really cool find in Peru is the yellow rainbow. A lot of people don't realize how much time and dedication it takes to find them for our animals.
And he just pets him like it was like he's been best friends for years. This guy's rad. I love this dude.
Hey guys, I'm beautiful. Sadly, it's not the 20-footer. I got another tail right here. This is suspected gaming. He doesn't even know I have this tail right now. He's the only thing I don't need to check out this item. This aquatic snake definitely don't want to like this though. The very gently yoink. Fun fact, I mean, you just said don't yoink it. You just told us not to. You did it.
What are we doing?
Never been ever been bit by a venomous snake. Out of all the snakes and venomous and non-venomous you've ever handled over the years of being on this planet, not once. You have a phenomenal track record. Again, it goes back to, I think,
for the rider at
even
the
the
top
venomous
of the
snakes are like,
leaderboard. Let's check the standings
someone,
of all
one of
the
the buddies
riders
was just
in the
like,
final results.
Garrett, he's one of the humans that likes us, spreads positivity about us on the internet. Play it. Survive out here.
Got this beautiful bird-eating tarantula, and check out this waxy monkey tree frog. She is a beauty, and I found her babies. They're going through
Determination and focus.
apples to frogs. Isn't that cool, guys?
Okay.
I don't recommend holding this frog. This is a poison dart frog, and kind of speaks for itself.
Why are you holding it? Do you have frog antibodies? I feel like this is what Pokemon trainers would do if they ran out of Pokeballs. Like if you were really desperate, like if I really wanted, like if I was just starting my Pokemon journey and I didn't have a Pokeball and I saw an Oddish, I'd just go, I mean, yoink! Who would stop me?
Always got to remember there's jaguars out here. I sure wish one would get close to me. It's a deadly wandering spider. Check out this walking stick on the back of my neck. What a
Nice.
This rainbow boa is so gorgeous. You know they become more vibrant at night. Very gentle yoink.
Very gentle
Check out the
yoink.
quality of this little fellow. Absolutely gorgeous. Have you seen the 20-foot anaconda, Mr. Red Howler monkey? Look at the pretty mouth on this neck.
How the frick did you yoink a bird? How?
Hey, Jar, don't ask how I eat birds.
My ass day. Eric, can you hear me? Alright.
Check out this super rare annihilated coral snake. This is the only one I've ever seen in my life. Highly venomous and super cool. And you know what? They take an animal home more than this white-throated coon. I absolutely love them. Check out this Amazon tree boa. They're primarily arboreal, which means they spend most of their time in the trees. I ate this little wolfish out of a little creek. By hard. These golden eagles are extremely tricky to like the jungle bats. And this guy's
So how did you do that?
It's because they're extremely powerful. Never underestimate the power of a large demon. This bullet chills out of the
He has a webcam. I know it would definitely not be the best name for it, but it's a close webcam. It'd be pretty funny.
Well, got here. Just look yellow, bro. Hey guys, I'm a
Goddamn.
Well, guys, I got the plane winner. This is the biggest snake I've ever caught. I found her traps in the front of the house. I'm not really surprised. But she's actually a sweetheart. She didn't try to bite anything. I caught it. Check out that length.
Wow.
It's actually only 16 feet. On the main mission. I sure hope that.
You were 4 feet off. Come on. I was silent, but freak out. Cody Peterson follows this guy. If you don't know who Cody Peterson is, he is a man that is known for the steam. So my man just gets bit and stung by all kinds of crazy shit. My God, is it nuts?
Hey guys, I'm not done with 16 foot birds. I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, how?
I knew right away that you snake I was shortly after that I found her. Right now, it's creeping up behind us. So we better together.
Okay.
And my leg.
Yoink.
Jimmy tensed up and started wrapping me up right away. That's it. So I was thinking this could be a little while here. Nice.
Yeah.
Very birds by contact.
Hell yeah.
It immediately started spraying me with muscus and fence magnets. I love when it gets in your face.
What the frick? Snakes can spray you? Since when? What? Yo, look at this. You do this for views, or is there an actual reason to bother wild animals? Shut the frick up.
Hey, now it's time to get off of me before I get run. If you know what you're doing, then now it's like pretty much over. They try to make a break for it. She should know my number. Hey, sweetheart, where do you think you're going? You're beautiful, that's for sure. I hope this paper puts a better fight. The little capture was like listening to it. They kind of do that because he was not on the nest, but they absolutely need me for that. This is a great book for conservation. A snake this size is eating medium-sized gators and hatching on tons of babies. But hey, that 20-footer is still out here. And I'm going to keep looking, that's for sure.
And someone like explain why he's doing it. you guys on the Puerto Rican. I thought this time needed. Whoa! And after that, I found this albino reticulated python. This is one of the prettiest albino retics I've ever seen. I really wish I could keep it. Check out this Puerto Rican boa. I just saved it from getting hit by a car. Nice. He's native, so we're going to be releasing it. This Puerto Rican owl is absolutely gorgeous.
That'll know something. The owl knows something you don't.
And those red eyes. He may look mad at me, but that's just his face.
Okay.
Right from the guy here.
Yoink.
Another hatchling reticulated python. Well, these are his babies, but these guys can get over 20 feet long. And that's what I'm looking for. I ended up getting distracted and going diving. I found this beautiful ring.
Because why not?
He's absolutely gorgeous. I love swimming with sea creatures. I'm not gonna yoink you, buddy. Don't worry. Check out this peacock flounder. He may be camouflaged, but I can definitely see those little turquoise rings. Definitely the most beautiful flounder I've ever seen, that's for sure. Fun fact, I love fish just as much as reptiles. I'm not really sure what these little guys are. You know,
Fun fact, I really love fish.
this dude's like awesome. Every working line fish is great. Absolutely giant. Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid me.
Yeah, honestly, I'll tell you what, this might be a little short, but it's super real. Like, see that there's actually stuff like this and have the ability to do stuff like this. It's like, you know, I saw a 16-foot python, I go, no. And this guy's like, but what if? Let it be. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I'm going to start branching out a little bit and see what else there is. And see you next time. All right, bye. Warriors, we're going to have a great week. Now, the sheer fact that I'm lucky enough to be able to wake up when I want to blesses me every day. And I do it training. So thank all of you for allowing me to do this because I can't go back. So I take it. Oh, fuck.
I'm fine.
This is real. Sometimes I feel like everyone I work with is an idiot. As the goddamn goal.
My buddy, no.
Yup. Yup.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
Yup.
Anyway, I'm going home now. I have physically mentally, emotionally, well,
Yes.
it's not at my level of time.
It would get to the point where, like, year one, I was in, yeah, whatever, just ups and downs. Once I got to PFC, okay, it's more sucky, but I'm getting up there, right? That's cool. I mean, it's a specialist. I would make it just. And I would do that to the mirror every morning with that song playing on full blast. And it worked until we had a surprise room inspection in the morning, and that was my alarm. Luckily, I was doing the action. But yeah, my NCO came in the office. Like, wow, it's just a song choice. And I go, so you got Julius Caesar, Genghis Khan, Okay. For those who don't know, I'll make it really quick. Search up the Great Eagle War in Australia. Lily and Josh can clown on us and repeat like, raw American guns, yada yada, GTA. Y'all lost birds. Granted, they're pretty big birds, but
just hit them with your cars. Come on. Oh, that's beautiful. Where are they at? That's gorgeous looking out there, bro. Damn. And again, ironically, you bully.
Hello. Yes.
bro, I've been on a lot of TikTok and Discord reaction videos for you. Alright? If you have the greatest duo of reacting to trainers, you learn I want you to experience holiness with me.
Darren used to be in the military, making videos.
I was in the army.
Oh, really?
Right early in my world, Navy.
What happened to this guy's chicken? Like, about that?
Oh, I don't.
Sorry, this video's playing, like,
Yeah, sorry, I just want the videos to play. This is what's our So this is basic training. How does ready to stand at ease? So what that means is every time some NCO or higher up guy walks in the room, everybody yells at ease. You have to put your hands behind your back. This represents respect. No matter what you're doing, like
stand up straight and shit, right?
Yep.
At ease.
That happened.
Are you serious?
Oh no, dead ass. That whole thing where he had to put his hand behind his back and hissing, that happened to me in basic training. Yeah, so this right here really are barracks inspections. It's a real thing. So they would come through where we live, and they would go through your room and like make sure it was clean. If it wasn't, they would say,
why did you do that?
because this what they do. They would take their fingers and like go across like your desk and your windows, and they would go through it.
That's normal. They check those two fingers.
No. The chick went fine.
I'm surprised I was able to say that shit.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
So he's getting punished for his freaking up. And then the guy's like, I need to get out of here.
And he slid over.
God. Oh my God. Are you starting to see why I left the military?
I thought the military was just like killing people, but no, apparently not.
This one right here. You know how in certain army scenarios you have to do like on arms, you have to change like a guy is getting promoted, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay, but what if, hear me out, have you ever seen a ceremony where to promote someone from the ultimate party bro in the entire army? Have you seen this?
No.
Just look at this. They say follow the people.
Is that a people thing?
Yep. Good. Here we go.
That's Lord. The president of the United States Association. Acting on the recommendation of the United States by special trusted companies to make this technique equality of one entirely unpaid. If you're the special fund, demonstrating protection of the service of high grade, my
Takes a sip.
Is this real? Like, are these real army people?
They turned on they made a whole ceremony about promoting someone to the ultimate partier. Thank you. Model out. And there we go.
The army looks like fun.
Dude, it looks like fun from the outside, doesn't it? It looks like all we do is party and drink all the time, and you're not wrong. We did that.
This is the army in the world, by the way, American Army.
Yeah, this is what we
This is
do.
a bunch of clowns led by an old man.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay sane, alright?
Okay, next one.
Next one, ready?
What the next one? You're scared by lightning.
Yep. He said, nope, I'm done. Get the
Oh, gee,
Shut
you're
up,
scared
like,
by lightning. Went inside.
hey, this is my point of reference, but I'm gonna get respectfully the out of here.
And they do everything so, like,
They have to. Yeah, you gotta still maintain your demeanor.
opening a door.
Yep, then you gotta about face and go in that shit. People in the military do brainwash.
Look at how many years. I found a gun. That's the banger. That's the banger.
Dude, that's a bang. Literally, yeah, it's a straight up banger.
The army is investigating how a 9-year-old like this was recruited. Is that not allowed?
So the joke here is that the army will recruit you usually no matter what. They don't
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is. The army essentially is they don't care who you are, what sicknesses you have or may not have.
They don't discriminate.
Oh, yeah, of course. 100%. Right?
Yeah. Why you look at me like that?
What's that? How do I get moving on? Oh! I know how to move me. It got in the wire.
That's 300,000 likes.
346,000 likes for two dudes throwing their helmets at each other. Alabama stolen equipment. Looks up. He was shared for us with 12 collective divorces, 5 DUIs, and 1 Kevin.
Right.
And a base release. So that was the darker humor. And then of course the title here. If you're offended by this, you might be on the wrong side of history.
True. Alright, this is for you. This is for you. Ready? I had this down. I couldn't sound of no kids. Here we go. Meanwhile, in Russia,
My name is Jamar. I come from a farm.
the missile didn't fly. Everything's fine. Everyone's fine. Darren, you should look at me. Look at me. Oh, Darren, you're fine. How did you watch this?
I spent hours digging for TikTok footage.
When it be the enemy soldier of interrogating tries to escape one punch with Chad. She scraped along the floor. I get it.
It's cold. You gotta throw some dark humor in there a little bit. It's like, oh, hey, boss.
How you know how to shoot it?
It was training. It's all good. No one was harmed in the making of this.
Russians need like crazy charge.
And they're losing to farmers.
Meanwhile, the guy that is shooting is like red bottom something. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Is this video like a guy who's been in the army? He's trying to get out of the army.
You can technically get separated, alarmly discharged out of the army if you have, like, if there's something medically wrong with you, you can't do your job anymore. After 6 months in the army, you're like, there were a lot of times where I would cross the street and just not look at traffic, hoping that a car would hit me, and I would pretend that my
Let's
legs
take a
were
look
broken,
at the
and then
final
I would get
leaderboard
out of the army.
for this main event.
That's well, not like, not life-threatening injury, but just like, oh man, my leg's broken. I can't go.
Yeah. Tell me when you throw my grenade, battle buddy. What the? Okay.
In training, throws the grenade.
Can it go up?
Nope.
You're over there, right?
Yeah. And then this guy.
I dropped my grenade somewhere over there. Drill Sergeant, I lost my live grenade somewhere. I don't know where. Look.
Grenades, and they're using them for practice, or they're just live. No, I think they're dummy grenades.
Would you get in trouble if you lost your grenade?
Oh, dude. Okay, let me put this into perspective. I had a buddy who lost just a magazine of ammo when we were out training in the snow, and we had to go back for 7 hours at night in the snow and look